and welcome to Webcrawlers. This is our mailbag episode where we play your voicemails and read your reviews. I'm Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stettin.
I think we do have one review.
We do. I think we have two. So this is from M. Denuve. 5 stars. Bimbo News. Have been listening since 2019, but I love Bimbo News.
Thank you.
This is from Summer Russ. So fun. Love this podcast. Love their connection with the fans. I drunk called their voicemail and they actually played it.
That's the one
I was
saw.
mortified. One day I'll call with the whole story. I wonder which one that is. Congratulations to the whole team. I just signed up for the Patreon because I need their true crime mystery content. Keep it up, y'all. Wait, I don't remember whole story.
Maybe the whole story of why she was...
why they were
drunk.
drunk.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
And exciting, we are number 24 in entertainment news in Canada.
Whoa.
Yeah, number 62 in the United States.
Dang.
Up from 69.
Oh.
Let's
good
try
to be on the
get
charts.
Let's try to get us to 50 in the U.S.
Good to be. We were at 30.
Yeah, well, then things.
It goes up and down. Goes up and down.
It goes up just like life. It's a roller
Being in the
coaster.
top 100, that's nice.
It feels good. It's that move from true crime to entertainment news. It's a lot less competition.
It's where we belong.
It's where we belong.
You know?
Sorry, guys. I know you like the true crime, but Bimbo
we
News
still
is
do
where we
it.
belong. Yeah, join the Patreon. Eon. Go join the Patreon, Eon.
During the Patri.
Yeah, join the Patreon.
Okay, let's get into these voicemails.
Oh, I'm going to stop for a second. And if you don't listen to Bimbo News, we have a great Patreon true crime episode this week. So join the Patreon. Yes. Melissa, do you want to give a little next week. Do you want to give a little log line of what it is?
Yes. It is a lady who faked a lot of pregnancies to scam doulas, but nobody really knows why.
Absolutely crazy stuff.
Fucking crazy story.
Yeah.
Next week.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay. Voicemail number 1.
Hello, web crawlers. This is Amber finally calling in. This is your biggest fan and your Taylor Swift bestie.
Oh.
I'm still so embarrassed as to how shy I was, but it was so weird to see you guys in person. I'm sure
that's amazing. It made our life.
People can understand this because I feel like I know you guys so well, and you have no idea who I am.
You do now.
Anyways, I realized that there's a lot of Ambers that call in to web crawlers. I've called in a lot. I usually don't leave my name for fear that I'm going to sound stupid, but
No.
I called about my cousin pooping in the shower. I called about a long time ago with the animal, which 5 animals do you take in the psychology quiz.
Oh.
And I called in about the butt mask story.
Right.
Remembers those.
Wait, hold on. She said she called in about her cousin pooping in the shower. Was that the cousin who poops in her hand and throws it in the toilet?
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be.
Wow. Yeah, is it the only pooping in shower story? Okay.
Today is because I heard Kai's request for any celebrity ghost stories, and I don't personally have one, but my husband does, and it's a good one.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite stories to tell. He doesn't tell it that often, but I tell it a ton. So my husband sees ghosts. I'd say once every 3 months he'll see a ghost. And it'll be really nonchalant or unassuming. He might see them more than that and just doesn't tell me because that shit scares me. But before we met, he was on Sunday Company at the Groundlings, and he was closing up the theater. It was just him and the director left, and so the director was like, "Oh, can you go close up the front?" So he goes from backstage, walks around, checks the theater, nobody's in there, checks the bathrooms, nobody's in there, goes to the front door, closes the door. If you're familiar with the layout of the Groundlings, he then goes from the front door to go backstage, which then you go kind of through the lobby a little bit. And as he's going through the lobby, he sees somebody sitting on the bench to his right. And he looks, and the person looks up at him, and he jolts to go backstage. So he goes. So to recap, he goes out to the lobby to close it all up, checks the theater, checks the bathrooms, locks the front door. There's absolutely nobody in here except for his director. And then when he crosses back through the lobby, there's somebody sitting on the bench. And he was like, it was Phil Hartman. Phil Hartman sitting on the bench with his elbows
Phil
on
Hartman's
his knees
ghost?
and his hands folded, looking down. And that one.
Okay, there's a part 2. Phil Hartman's ghost.
This is really embarrassing. I just was talking for a really long time, and I was like, oh, God, it's so weird that the voicemail hasn't cut me off. And I looked down, and I was no longer on the phone with you guys. So I have no idea where it cut off. But I'll just give a quick recap. Anyways, so my husband saw the ghost of Phil Hartman in the theater lobby. He was sitting on a bench with his elbows on his knees and his hands folded, looking down at the ground. And then he looked up at my husband when he looked it up. And my husband ran backstage and told the director. And the director was like, oh, yeah. Was it Phil Hartman? Was he sitting on that bench? And I guess people have seen his ghost there. His energy is super tied to, because I think ghost hunters came or were going to come, and they did some research, and they were like, oh, yeah, there's a lot of, energy attached to this poster that Phil Hartman had created because he was a graphic designer for one of his characters. Oh, my God, I might be repeating myself. I have no idea. No. Anyways, so all of that, wild, crazy, and now I'm going into Sunday Company starting in November, and I've been telling this story because it's my favorite story to all the staff. And the staff is like, oh, yeah, this place is super haunted. And they were like, oh, yeah, the bench was right there, right here. And now there's an extra bathroom where this bench was. And they're like, because that bathroom is always flushing. Ever since we put in a bathroom right there, that toilet will always flush, and we'll always think oh, somebody came out of the theater to use the restroom, and then we'll come out here and nobody's out here because if they come out of the theater, we have to escort them backstage. That's the whole thing.
It's Phil Hartman. Pee.
I don't think anybody's in the bathroom, and and they told me some other small haunting stories of oh yeah, I've been here by myself. Turn all the lights off, and then I'll go upstairs, and I'll come back down, and all the lights are back on. And yeah, it's super creepy. Very fun stuff. I think that's it. Okay, bye.
The ghost of Phil Hartman.
Yeah, interesting.
Sitting on a bench and taking a piss.
At the Groundlings.
At the Groundlings.
That's crazy.
I'll have to tell Maria to look out for...
Yeah, seriously.
Look out for Phil. Okay. Next message.
Hi, web crawlers. This is Carly.
Hi, Carly.
The most embarrassing fucking thing just fucking happened to me, you guys.
Ooh, do tell.
So sometimes I like to go on vocabulary.com and hit random. There's a button that just says random, and it will give you a random word of the day.
Okay.
Well, I did that yesterday. And
what was the word?
Well, the word was thespian.
Thespian.
Someone who is an actor or in drama, or someone who's dramatic. Oh, you're acting like a thespian, very dramatic, or dressed dramatic and shit. Anyways, I used that in a conversation yesterday, and because I have a poor way of speaking sometimes, I don't know why, but I do. I worded it funny in the conversation, and my coworker thought I called her a lesbian.
Oh my God!
Did not help. After I apologized, I was like, "No, you don't look like a thespian," because she's an accounting major. And then after that, it reminded me of my little brother, who is a business and accounting major. And then I mentioned, my little brother and her husband in Washington. Sorry probably definitely think that I called her a lesbian, but I didn't. And by sheer stroke of luck, I managed to put the word thespian on my Facebook page yesterday as like the word of the day vocab. And that is the only thing that saved me from my boss. Because if I hadn't have had that, I honestly wouldn't have believed me either. And yeah, that's all I wanted to report for today. So I hope you get a laugh out of that. I'm getting hypertension, so.
Oh, I love that. She goes to vocabulary.com and just hits random. It's like, okay, I'm going to use this word
That's
today.
That's actually really funny. Like a word a day.
Thespian.
That's like what Ty did in Clueless. Remember, she was like, I hope not sporadically.
Imagine getting fired because you went on vocabulary.com and someone thought you said lesbian.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is this a part 2?
Hi, this is Carly. Again, I just wanted to clear a few things up. I still have my job, as far as I know. Because, like I said, I honestly wouldn't have freaking believed me either if I hadn't posted it on Facebook yesterday. And you might also be wondering, Carly, what does this thespian look like? Well, I kind of think, like, goofy guys. It kind of reminds me of, like, Milo from Atlantis. I would consider him, like, a very thespian type of person because he's, like, very, like, just his characteristics. Or, I'm sorry if I'm out of breath. I'm walking from the bus stop. Or I would say Robin Williams when he did Mork and Mindy. Or, I don't know, like Selena Gomez when she played Wizards of Waverly Place. Just something that's very over dramatic, something that's very overly characteristic, I guess. And it was like 75 degrees out, and she had on sweatpants and a sweat top and like a big beanie or something. So I was just like, oh, you're just very more thespian than usual, as in like more dramatic. So yeah, the whole thing is just, it would happen to me, honestly. Boing.
I didn't know you can use thespian as a way to describe like someone who's just very dramatic.
I didn't know that either.
I thought it was like having to relate to the theater.
Yeah, I've never heard it in that sense either.
Huh. Interesting.
Maybe we need like a word a day calendar.
Oh no.
Just incorporate everything in.
Okay, next message.
Hello. So I have a sad synchronicity.
Uh-oh.
So I have like a dark story, and then I'll have a funny one to lighten the mood.
Okay.
So the sad story is that my mom was recently diagnosed with stage 4 liver cancer.
Oh, no.
It's treatable. The treatment actually starts next week.
Oh, God.
But obviously that was really, really scary news. And then a couple days ago, I found out that one of my students just lost his mom from cancer.
Oh, no.
And that felt like a synchronicity, and it made my heart drop because that's horrible. And these are 6th graders, so they're little kids. It's never like a great time to lose a parent, but like I think it's especially damaging to children, and so that was very sad to hear about.
Yeah.
The light story I want to give, so we don't have like a palate cleanser. A bunch of kids, we saw like the tiniest little frogs inside of our classroom.
Frog.
And sorry. It's how embarrassing. Sneezing on the phone. Anyway, we found the tiniest frog. The kids were delighted. Nobody tried to hurt the frog. They were just looking, just watching him. And one of my little ones, he captured the frog and set him free in the grass. And I don't know, that was just a beautiful moment. Like, children are too good for this world. They deserve better. Anyway, I had a sad and a happy one for you. I hope that delivered. Bye.
That's nice. Kids letting a frog go in the grass.
I like frogs.
I like frogs too.
I saw a lot of cute babies when I was in Santa Barbara this weekend.
Oh, at the wedding.
Not even at the wedding, just like on the street, on State Street.
Just walking on the street by themselves.
Yeah.
A lot of babies.
A lot of babies. Baby mukbang.
Okay, next message.
Hey, web crawlers. This is Emily, shampoo as lotion girl. Just wanting to call and say how happy I am that this community exists. Want to give a shout out to Christy from Texas. Thank you so much for your kind words during a podcast voicemail episode. You did a great job leaving your voicemail. I'm so happy your dad is a dead rat. He sounds hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
You made me crack up. Love it.
Oh, right.
Was last week or the week before, yeah.
Yes, okay, I remember that now.
Yes.
Cartoon in and of itself.
It's like, I'm happy your dad's a dead rat.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Lauren, your song was awesome. Just wanting to spread some joy. This community is so cool.
That's so nice.
There's people from the UK, from Carson City. We all call in. Some people think it's annoying. I think it's the best thing ever. I just wanted to say how you made my week. But I'll leave you with another toiletry related story from my past if you're at all interested. So
Absolutely.
When I was 13, the hair product Sun In was really popular.
Oh yeah,
oh my God,
it was
yes.
peroxide based, and you would spritz it on your hair, and then if you go out in the sun, it naturally lightened your hair.
Yep.
And I thought it was so cool because I'm a brunette, and it worked, and I thought it was so great. It was a cool, hot teenager.
Yeah.
And then I decided I should take it to the next level and snuck into my parents' bathroom one night and just dumped straight hydrogen peroxide all over my hair and let it sit. And it turned out white, platinum blonde.
That's my dream.
Idea. And it not only turned my hair white, but made my hair super brittle.
Yeah, of course.
Straight peroxide, and I didn't condition it. I didn't dilute it, and I would brush my hair, and my hair would snap off. It was so brittle and dry and burnt, chemical burns. But the best part of this is that I lied to my mom about what happened, and we used Suave shampoo in my house, and I was like, I don't know, we bought this new coconut Suave shampoo, and it totally made my hair lighter. It's crazy
on the
that
shampoo.
this happened. And my mom was
Suave.
get on the phone with customer service from Suave and be like, listen, what is the active ingredient?
We're gonna
have
sue
you heard
Suave.
this happening to anyone else? Can we get a refund? Should we be contacting your R&D department? And she was freaking out. And I let it go on for quite some time.
No,
Clearly an accident. And my hair never grew back great after that. I'm pretty sure I destroyed
damages.
It was thinner. It took forever. The roots were horrible. My mom, as punishment, didn't let me re-dye it after it came out that I had.
Oh no! So you had black roots with.
So never do that. Always.
I think there's a part.
Oh my God.
Oh God! Dumping the thing on your.
Emily, with part 2 on my hydrogen peroxide story, I was just wrapping up and it cut me off. All I was gonna say is it's never a good idea to do it yourself. Even the box dyes, I feel aren't great for your hair. I've gone to salons, more recently, and the products they use are much more gentle on your hair. And in high school, I was an emo kid, and I had the long black bangs in the front and spiked bleached or pink hair in the back. The look, teen kids.
Yes.
So my hair is not great now. I'm 34, and it's it could be better. It's pretty limp and just destroyed after years of abuse. So yeah, hope y'all have a good week. Bye.
Man, I used to love Sun In. Did you ever use it?
Oh my God! Yeah, turn your hair bright orange.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm
just some natural highlights.
Yeah, natural highlight. I'm queen of dyeing my own hair, and let me tell you, I never recommend it. I mean, you're good at it. You're good at it. I'm not.
I've bleached it a couple times, I think twice. And it's a process because you don't want to overdo it because it'll turn white and it'll just crack off. So it'll turn orange and then, you gotta get toner.
Yeah.
But you can do it if you watch YouTube tutorials.
Yeah. See, like I'm pro doing it at home, but for me, it's like 4th times the charm. Like it takes a few sessions to get it the right color and to get like the roots to match the ends because you're always going to have hot roots.
Oh yeah, roots.
You're going to get the hot orange roots at some point.
Yeah. But no, it's fun. I guess like the box dyes, like those do work if you're going darker.
Yes. Yeah.
But if you're going lighter,
just be careful. You're going to go orange. You're going to have to tone.
Yeah.
Toning is important.
Easy. Yeah. Toning is very important to get out the green or the orange or the...
Yeah, whatever it is.
Just go somewhere.
Yeah, and then every time I tone, my hair always turns purple. Like you get like the white with like streaks of purple and then orange roots, and you're like, oh God.
Oh no, this ain't it.
Yeah, this ain't it.
Next message.
Hi, this message is from Webcrawlers. This is Jacqueline calling from Oklahoma. I don't know if you remember, but I'm the one that the dog was mysteriously up on the counter.
Yes.
I have a Barbie story for you. So my youngest daughter was about 8 or 9, and my middle daughter was 15, and they used to play Barbies all the time. But for some reason, I decided that she was too old to play Barbies, and I gave them all away. And she has been traumatized to this day. Oh. She still asks herself why I got rid of all of her Barbies, and she's 15 now, so it's been quite a few years. But
oh, no.
That is my traumatizing story about Barbies. That's all I have this time. I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.
Oh, no. Throw out her Barbies.
Oh, God. That sucks.
Oh, no. You can't throw out toys. You got to ask the kids, do you want this?
Yeah. Oh, man. That's a bummer.
Next message.
Hello, this is Jordan calling from Dallas.
Hi.
I am wondering, have you guys seen the show? Apparently it has existed for several years in England, but it was just released on HBO or Max or whatever it's called now. It's called Naked Attraction. And
Naked Attraction.
It is, there are apparently 6 seasons, although the seasons are only 5 episodes long. And it's they say it's a game show, and somebody comes out and talks with the host, and there are like 6 big cubes with naked people inside them. And then the cubes raise up, like, so you see from the waist down, and you're looking at vaginas and penises, and they discuss and they eliminate people. Then it goes up, and you see chests and titties, and they eliminate, and that's the show.
What?
Have you watched it?
No.
No, I didn't even know this existed.
I don't know if I'm recommending it or not recommending
Naked
it.
Attraction?
And
what?
felt a little weird watching
What do you say it was on Max?
And
it's gotta be
Skinamax. Commercial break, as if this show's like just on the air in England. I'm sure I could look that up, whether that's true or not. But yeah, I mean, it's full nudity in there.
Whoa!
Talking pretty explicitly about it. Okay.
Hell yeah.
I guess I'd like to hear you guys talk about it if you have watched it, and if not, go watch an episode and let us know what you think. Okay, bye.
Yeah,
I have not heard of this.
It says Naked Attraction, brutal full frontal dating show, quietly added to Max.
What? Quietly added.
Yeah, the ladies from The View have discovered Naked Attraction.
Oh.
The View host Sunny Hostin starts very risque on-air chat about pretty penises as she reveals her obsession with the raunchy HBO dating show Naked Attraction.
That's crazy, because there was that show Naked Dating.
Right.
That was lame, where they just like hang out naked and go on dates. And there's Naked and Afraid.
Right.
Which is like survival show.
But this is like
I've never
they
heard
decide
of this.
if they like the look of your pussy or not, and then if they think you have a ugly pussy, they're just gonna or not.
So they look at the body first before the face.
Yeah, but not even your full body. Like they start at your genitalia and then move up. That's crazy. That's the craziest show. That's the craziest show I've ever heard of since The Swan.
You said 6 seasons or 7 seasons? I mean, it must be popular. The Swan
debuted in 2016.
Plastic surgery for their wedding or something, or what was that? Oh man, I'm gonna watch that tonight. I'll tell you what.
I know, like I know what I'm doing for the rest of the day now. This is bananas.
Wow. Well, I can't wait. That's exciting. Thank you for that hot tip.
Yeah, thank you for that hot tip.
Okay, next message.
Hello. I called earlier about a sad story and a light story.
Yes.
I just also meaning to say too that even when I'm not watching the video podcast, I can see in my mind's eye Melissa singing the jingle for the number, for the phone number, and it just makes me smile every time. That's all. Bye.
Aww.
626 63
604
63 420
69.
Was that the old one? 66.
Yeah, I was singing the old one.
626. I don't even remember the old number.
Yeah, you guys know it. Yeah, you guys.
I don't know, it's written down somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, last message of the day.
Flies.
Hey, web crawlers. I'm just calling. You guys brought up, are there porn video games? There's a whole sub-industry of porn video games, like weird, interactive, like going from like very tame, like, you know, befriend a girl and have like casual vanilla like porn stuff with her, and then there's other ones where it's like weird rapey alien shit. So like the whole gamut of fetishes is covered in largely like PC gaming. There's a lot of different you know, genres and scenarios and stuff like that. I don't know from experience.
Liar. A friend of mine.
I you know, you kind of see them around if you're in that space, which I am. So if you guys are interested, I suggest going on, looking up like Steam, which is a big like PC gaming market essentially.
I've heard of Steam.
And just typing in the word porn, you guys could probably make Patreon episodes upon Patreon episodes about the different ones, doing reviews and stuff like that. So anyway, enjoy the podcast, guys. Thanks.
Okay. PC porn games.
What is it? PC means like it's on your computer?
Personal computer.
Oh, got it.
PC.
Wow.
Like Mac, and there's like Mac, and then there's PC.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'll look into that.
Yeah, we'll look into that.
Interesting.
I mean, I guess, yeah, if there's like first-person shooter games, like there could just be first-person fucking...
Shoot my load games.
Shoot your load games.
Shoot your load off games. Well, on that note... let us know if you play PC jizz games on Steamy or whatever it's called.
Let us know.
Yeah, call in to our podcast with whatever you would like to talk about, whether it's frogs, jizzing, ghosts. We'll take
Naked
whatever
Attraction.
it is.
Have you watched Naked Attraction? Because we're gonna.
Do you want to do the artist way with me? Whatever it is. Oh, yeah. I think that was on our last episode. I think that was on Bimbo News. Okay, I'll announce it here. Starting October 1st, I'm going to be doing the artist way. So if you want to do it with me, purchase the book or get the audio book. And then we can be talking about it we'll add a channel on Discord and on Patreon. So for patrons, you can be on the Discord and Patreon to talk about the artist's way. But anyone can do it. We'll be starting on October 1st. So just letting you guys know, because it will help me keep accountable. Because I bought this like 6 months ago and I've been meaning to do it and I just haven't been. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'm Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stettin.
And that's all, folks. Bye.
Bye.
Powered by Acast.